So I joined WW myself last August before I went to Europe, and I was pretty stoked because I came back the same weight as I was when I left. And that, to me, that was a pat on the back because, hey, you go to Europe and you put on 5 kilos. That's just a fact. So what WW is, everyone, and I'm going to explain this in the most simplest terms if anyone is thinking of joining, is all you got to do is you just got to count points. So what I mean by that is you have 3 different colors to choose from. You have purple, blue, and green. So they're like different groups for, let's say, food that you generally like most. I'm a carbs girl, always have been. I love sweet potato. I love potato. So I go for purple because I get a lot of free points in there. And what I mean by free point, 0 points is you have certain foods you can have as much as you like of, and they don't accumulate a point. It is like this crazy science, like how it works, I do not know, because you're eating everything you love, but you're still losing weight. So that's pretty much how it works, okay? So you just pick which color that you like, and then you calculate your points. And when you do this, you don't feel like you're on a diet, so you don't feel like you're restricted. And you honestly, you can have anything you want, but you just got to count. This app is amazing. So WW now pretty much stands for wellness. It used to be Weight Watchers, which is not, it's so much more than just about weight. So in this app, it's a really kind space, for everyone just supporting each other. You can, put in your triumphs, what you've done. You can say things that maybe you're not happy about. I remember once on my Instagram, I shared that, it was that week that I had my period. So you know what? I actually put on a little bit of weight, and that is completely normal. You've got your wellness part where you can learn, they've got meditation in there. They've got exercise app, chat to other women and other men as well. Put your photos on there. So you track your weight on here. And this thing here is the best way to, as I say, to get back on track, you track. And I know it sounds like a cliche, but it's so true. Once you start using this, and I find that if you fall off the wagon a little bit, you kind of, as soon as you get back tracking again, this is when you're going to start to lose weight again, because you're just accountable. And that's what I believe about WW, is being accountable and being in a group environment with other people that are supporting each other, which I think helps as well. So also my favorite thing on this app, let me show you how it works. So you're in Woolworths or Coles or Aldi or wherever you go, and you just push the little barcode on here. So let's say, for example, you want to buy this tuna. So you just scan it like so, and then it tells me how many points is in it. So it does it all for you. And if there's something unique that maybe you don't, it's not in there, you can just then add in the ingredients and then it calculates it for you. You can just get this app. You don't have to have a coach, or you don't have to go to meetings at all. Obviously there are different price ranges as well. So, but when you just have the app, you just do it yourself. And there's obviously, there's support from everyone else on there as well, but you don't have to go to the meetings. So that's how WW works. You've got workshops that you can go to. I went every week leading up to my wedding. I found that great because you're in a group environment, you're all talking about what you're doing, getting different recipes. I loved that. I do have a personal coach. She's great just to check in with. And then I do go to classes as well, to the workshops. To have a local WW. Yep, my local one was always in town, in the city in Sydney, in Pitt Street, the Tattersall. I loved all the women there. They're all fabulous. So how much did I lose? I lost just nearly 10 kilos. They do have, as I said, it's not a meal plan, but they do great food. I personally love all their snacks. They do some packed meals. This is the new lamb meatballs. Great, you get that from Woolworths, some Aldi's. Really yummy. That is about 8, that's 8 points, this one. And it easily just has it on the back in the colour of how many it is. So 8 is purple, 10 blue, 11 green. Have you ever done intermittent fasting in conjunction with WW? No, there's no need to, because obviously this is what WW teaches you, that you don't have to starve yourself, or you don't have to not eat the foods that you want, because this is about a lifestyle plan forever. And I've only been doing this not even a year, and I can honestly say that I subconsciously now count points without even using my app. So it just becomes your life, really. So I'm obviously not on the program at the moment because being pregnant, for me right now is about listening to my body and having things that are making me feel not sick. Back before I got pregnant, a general meal plan for me would be having lots of 0 points and accumulating my points for the weekend. Quinoa is something in the purple that you can have as much of, and I'd always make up loads of quinoa, pop it in the fridge, have tuna ready to go into it, and have mixed salads like mixed up in it with chickpeas, which is another 0 point in the purple. So all that food that I really love, like really grainy protein, super healthy, wasn't any points. So then I would accumulate, and then I'd have my little splurges and have what I wanted on the weekend. What do I love most about WW? I think the community of it, the community of women and men just cheering each other on, helping each other. I like being accountable, having those conversations with people at the workshops about what they're doing. It just helps inspire each other to stay on track. I love the wellness part of it. I love the holistic part of it, which is obviously the meditation and the wellness, the exercise. There's so much more than just about losing weight, and it's all about feeling great as well and learning to cook great food that, isn't unhealthy and really easy to do. Did I lose weight straight away? Absolutely. I think my first week I lost like 2.7 kilos in my first week, and I continued that for quite some time. I did find it quite easy. I was super dedicated. No, I don't think it's going to be hard to maintain WW when I have a family, because I'm loving my body change, and it's an amazing experience, but I'm already so excited to get back on and be a postpartum ambassador for WW. I'm really excited about it. It's not about perfection, it's about making progress. And I really believe that, because you find that even I do it something, you look back at photos and you're like, God, I did good, It's like anything sometimes. Not every day you're going to feel like being, for me personally, super healthy or getting up at 6 a.m. and going to the gym. But that's okay. That's totally okay. Have that day off. Let your body do what you need to do. And then the next day, get back on the app and start tracking. Socializing. As I said, if you're going out that night, just have your 0 points all day. And then, when a little canapé comes around, you're totally allowed to have that. So that's how I would go about when I knew I had an event on, that I would 0 point all day. WW do this like rubber amazing frittata thing, and you can actually do it in the microwave. That's how basic I am. But no, I love really simple food, like just really fresh ingredients. So I'm not a massive chef by any means. So did I cut carbs out? No. So if you were here from the beginning, purple, it's got so many carbs that I can have as a 0 point. So, and that's the thing with WW, you're not cutting anything out. You're literally just learning to have a balanced intake. And as I said, to explain it really simple, it's this crazy ass science that amazingly works. So everything in that app that you will put in, it has alcohol in there. So how many points is in vodka, beer, champagne, all of that. The best thing with the alcohol is, as I said, like I'm not a massive drinker Monday to Friday, but on the weekend I would definitely generally have a drink. So all those points that I've accumulated from not using my points up, from having 0 points all day, by the time I got to the weekend, I could have that glass of champagne, which is, 3 points. When you feel comfortable at your best, sometimes you've got to work at that. And I'm that person that I know where I feel great, and I've always never let my size define me. It's about how you feel. It's not always about how much you weigh. Someone joined 2 weeks ago, already down 3 kilos. So as I said, it works really quickly. All right, well, thank you so much, and I hope you guys got something out of this and you learned something about WW.